But my first job when I came to Dublin was working in Guinness's, doing security. I later went on to work in the fire station there. They actually have a fire station in Guinness's. I'm not winding you up. When you put a fire out in Guinness's, you put it out with water first, then you wait a minute and you top it off with foam. You don't, I'm only joking, but no, they do at the fire station. And I was doing security. I remember standing, my first week or two, I was amazed. I was standing on the gates there in James's Street, watching the traffic go up and down. In my mind, James's Street was like a dual carriageway in the middle of the city. And I remember one day there was, I looked out, there was a funeral coming up the road. There was a hearse with about 100 people walking behind it. And I was just, this was unbelievable to me, because like where I come from, if there's a funeral, everybody knows about it, that there's going to be a funeral in the village. So probably everyone is going to be at it. And here you had this funeral in the middle of the city, and buses and everything going by, and I just thought this was unbelievable. And as I was watching it, this guy in a Pat the Baker van came out from a side street, not watching what he was doing. And there was a gap between the hearse and the people, and he ended up coming in behind the hearse and immediately realised what he was after doing. You could see him looking in the mirror like panicking. He's got a hearse in front of him and 100 people behind him, doesn't know what to do. And I'm watching this, just thinks this is a brilliant, brilliant. But as I was, this friend of mine, Chris, was walking up along the footpath, and he was working with me. He was coming up to give me my break. And I seen Chris looking over at the funeral and blessing himself, and he says to me, poor old devil, he must have worked for Pat the Baker. But he was brown bread, so the church was on his doorstep. Spent his whole life trying to earn a crust. He'll be missed. Okay, I'm going to stop.